Hey there, what is going on, everybody? I hope you're having an awesome day and doing what you love. I wanted to take a minute before we jump into this next adventure to thank everyone for the love and support for the Vogel State Park series. I had so much fun making those videos and I really appreciate it. Thank you. I also want to give a big shout out to everyone who left a like or a comment on those videos, and a super big shout out to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are rock stars, and I would like to personally welcome you to the party. Be sure, if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, or heck, hit them both. It feels really good. Without any further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are heading to a small town called Elberton, Georgia. We're gonna check out a place that I've been wanting to go and see and just check out for a long time. So buckle up and I will see you in Elberton. Seeing the Guidestones for the first time is an experience in itself. Upon further investigation, I didn't know if I was looking at the dream to a better mankind or a dystopian nightmare. Supposedly, the languages that were chosen for the stones were picked because at the time they were the most widely spoken languages. However, I would argue that back then, and still today, several of these languages are not widely spoken, and some not at all. Three that they chose were English, Chinese, and Russian. Three global superpowers who back then and still today have nuclear capability. The monument also incorporates some astronomical features. As part of R.C. Christian's vision, he wanted these stones to also serve as a clock, calendar, and compass, all with celestial precision. These guidestones can be interpreted in several different ways. This is my personal impression of them and how I chose to portray their existence and what I think is really behind them. Definitely leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments and let me know what you think they mean or why they were built. Obviously, there is an enormous amount of mystery, conspiracy, and unknowns that surround this monument. To me, that's why people come to visit them and are still so intrigued by the engravings and the stone's presence. When I was researching R.C. Christian, I found nothing but dead ends. I couldn't even find a photograph of the guy. According to one story, some years ago, the only known survivors who worked with and knew R.C. took all of the remaining correspondence they had with him to Lake Oconee, where they burned it all and dumped the ashes into the lake. Why did they do this? What was in that correspondence? The origins of R.C. Christian, or his true purpose for erecting the stones? While I do agree with some of the guides, the very first primary guide stirs up most of the controversy with this monument, and rightly so. Advising us to keep the world population to 500 million is a bit unsettling, seeing as there are roughly 7.8 billion of us currently on Earth. There are many secret societies, and some more well-known, who share strong beliefs regarding population control. Could these societies be behind the Guidestones? Just like when the Guidestones were built and the devastation they anticipate, the threat of nuclear war is still very much a possibility today. Sadly, not much has changed since 1980. With all that said, it wasn't all dark and mysterious out there. While exploring the site, I had the pleasure of meeting a living legend, one of the few living people who are directly connected to the Guidestones. Turns out, I was speaking to Joe Ace Fenley Jr., whose father was approached by R.C. Christian on that Friday in 1979. Joe is a fantastic guy and happy to talk to anyone who has questions. Despite being so connected to the stones, not even Joe could tell me all of the specific details about the site or R.C. Christian, further perpetuating the mystery. If you ever visit the Guidestones, keep an eye out for Ace. This is definitely a strange and unique monument that predicts an apocalyptic future and offers guides on how to restart civilization. It has confused, angered, inspired, brought joy, sparked controversy, and still it demands people's attention and curiosity. As for myself, I left with more questions than I had before I saw the Guidestones. Overall, I feel that while the structure is very impressive and holds a high significance to the local community, the Georgia Guidestones, with their lack of explanation and understanding, are incredibly bizarre and eerily dystopian. I also believe R.C. Christian was somehow a member of or affiliated with some sort of a secret society with an unnerving agenda. In my opinion, there is no other reason to have wanted to remain anonymous all this time, especially if this was your supposed masterpiece. One thing is for sure, they definitely make you think, and they definitely make you wonder.